Now it's time for Made in the Northwest.
We're over here at Tiny Heirloom. Let's see what they got going on. We're here out at Tiny Heirloom.
Yes,
Ryan, thanks for having us,
Thank
man.
you. Very nice meeting you finally.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys build some amazing stuff in here as far as
appreciate
tiny
that.
homes. I
Yeah.
love it.
It's been a journey. We've been doing this for going on 10 years now.
Yeah.
Still learning every day. It's been so awesome to take what we originally did in the custom home industry and bring like affordable luxury to everybody. So it's been very fulfilling.
That's awesome. Let's take a look and see what you guys are doing here.
For sure. This is actually kind of a unique build. This is something that's built on a steel skid that's going to be craned and dropped onto a foundation.
Oh, cool.
This is actually going to Driggs, Idaho.
Oh, cool.
So it needed to be over-engineered because of the weather and all that kind of stuff. So this has been one of those evolving learning curves.
Yeah, well, I see tie downs and stuff down the side of the skid, so I can see that's...
And so here's the crazy part is we had to, the foundation's being poured 3 states away.
Yeah.
So we had to really get tight with our engineering and design because once this thing leaves here, it's gotta line up there.
Exactly.
So,
All right, I see we got a more traditional tiny home.
exactly. So this is our standard RVIA certified tiny home. So it's a hybrid between a house and a travel trailer.
Yeah.
So we actually have the RVIA guys here inspecting today. So that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
So what you can see is we build up our subfloors quite a bit to the height of the fender. What this allows us to do is get all of our insulation, all of our plumbing lines above the insulation barrier. So you won't have issues with pipes freezing, breaking, because we don't always control where these things are gonna end up. So some places it's 30 below and some places they've been in Hawaii. So we try to build to a standard that works across all 50 states and Canada.
And when you keep it up, it keeps the wheel wells and things like that from being an issue in the floor plan.
You don't have the eyesore of you walk in your front door, because everyone wants the door in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So typically, you would have a step down as soon as you came in.
Yeah.
And so we just built everything up, got better insulation. That way we have a full steel belly pan underneath.
Nice.
It's kind of one of the things that separates us from everyone else.
I love this fifth wheel style of tiny home.
Technically it's a gooseneck.
Yeah.
Just different hitch type, but what this allows us to do is give you a more traditional footprint.
Yeah.
So you have your kitchen living quarters in the front. Gives you a lot more space. And we actually do these up to 12 feet wide.
Oh, wow.
On the goosenecks.
Yeah.
We don't like to go over 10 just because it gets crazy for transport.
No question.
But it just gives you a lot more footage inside.
Yeah.
If you look down here, you actually have a hallway almost.
Yep.
With a bathroom off to the side, laundry unit inside there as well. And then it gives you an actual master bedroom off of the main floor without a loft. So
that's cool.
Just 3 steps going in, and because a lot of people, the nuances of these are the actual high lofts.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants to climb 8 feet up in the air to go to bed.
Yeah, or in the middle of the night have to get down with one eye open, right?
Yes, especially as we get older, where those bathroom trips become more frequent.
Exactly. All right, those are some pretty cool steps.
Yeah, these took a little bit of work going back and forth with this company. They're made by Morride. They were traditionally RV based, but our heights and everything are different, so we had to go back and forth. What I actually did was I bought 3 sets, cut them all apart, and then made my own, and then sent them back to them, and then they started producing them for us. So these are great. They click on and off. They're easy to stow. They're light and they're coat, and they're actually.
That's cool.
It's not a falling or a trip.
Yeah, absolutely. They look solid.
Yeah, these are great. They're super lightweight as well. It's all just aluminum extrusion.
And man, they are sturdy.
Yeah,
they don't move.
They work great.
Okay, now I see what you're doing with the CNC. This is cool.
Yeah, so this is our standard panel. It's an 8-inch shiplap look.
Yeah.
And then what I was saying earlier, these are full sheets. So once they're nailed up on the inside, it increases the shear value.
Yeah.
One thing that we wanted to be really cognizant of is these things have to bounce down the road.
Yeah.
And the more we could lock it together, the less torsional flex they're gonna have.
Yeah.
And the less things are gonna pop and bend and people are gonna be upset. So,
oh yeah, and a solid panel is so much different than if it was just drywall, as far as sure.
Exactly. Well, drywall is just, people have done drywall in tiny homes, it just doesn't work. Because the tape lines crack and...
Yeah, it just moves way too much.
Exactly, and we learned our lesson there really quick.
It's that trial and error.
Over here you can see one of the other patterns, which is a 3.5-inch standard.
Okay.
This is for like a decorative wall behind the kitchen.
Nice.
Since these are used for vacation rentals. We have dual water heaters. They're dual on-demand water heaters.
Cool.
One controls the kitchen area and one controls the shower, so there's no chance of people running out of hot water.
Yeah. Okay, I like the spray foam, man.
Yeah, I'm very big on rigidity
Yeah.
and locking everything in. And this not only gives a better R value, keeps moisture out, but it also it gives us more rigidity throughout the structure. Once it's framed and sprayed in, it just locks everything together.
And what's cool is you know, fiberglass tends to settle, right?
Correct.
So if you're bouncing this down the road and it's got a big road trip, that stuff can settle down the wall a little bit. Then you've got spots at the top that don't have any insulation.
Exactly. We work with another local company on this, Westside Drywall. They do all of our spray foam.
Nice.
Getting into a spray foam machine's a pretty heavy investment and training with it. So we get 4 or 5 houses ready for them, and they come in and blast it out over a weekend.
Nice.
So
Perfect.
it's a great product. I would recommend this even in your residential home.
Yeah.
If you're doing any remodel work, you can't go wrong with it.
No,
It's
it's a
more
solid-
spendy,
Yeah.
but it's worth it. The value is definitely there.
Nice. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for having us out today, man.
Absolutely, man.
This has been
Appreciate
great.
it.
You guys have some cool stuff here that's finished that we can take a look at. I
Yep.
love this.
This is our commercial line. We do a lot of commercial one-off marketing vehicles for every type of aspect. From you'll see PGE over here, Portland General Electric, that's right, and then a local nonprofit called Sound Trucks Northwest, which is actually a lead pianist for the symphony in Portland. So, you know, to the naked eye, people would say it's an empty box, but it's really not. This is acoustically sound for audio, video. They do live concerts, so there's mic drops all up in the ceiling. She's got a baby grand electric hybrid piano. It's in our shop right now. It actually gets created over here, and then it sits right about here, and she plays it in this. And we've done concerts where they sing, concerts where they play everything from symphony level orchestra to percussion instruments. It's pretty awesome. It's one of a kind. So nothing like this that I know of has been built to date by anybody. There's a lot of trucks out there that are converted, and that's a little easier because they're by motor, and they've got alternators. This had to be fully self-sufficient. So some of the requirements were, can we run it on solar? Meaning that it doesn't plug in. So all the lights, everything run 100% on those batteries right down there.
Wow.
We ran about 12 hours before we started getting down to a level that it started causing a little interference. But that's pretty amazing because usually no concerts are 12 hours.
No.
It's got stage lighting. It's got everything in it that you would need to basically have your own concert. And there's one coming up on the 5th over at the Japanese Gardens, and we're going to be helping them there.
All right, we're at the infamous PGE trailer.
Yeah, this is the infamous PGE trailer. This too was a COVID survivor. And I got a phone call back in late 21, I believe it was, from the marketing team at PGE. And they had heard about us through other commercial jobs we did. And they came to us and said, hey, we have a great project for you, but we need it in a ridiculous quick time. And we need it to be with all of these categories that we'd have to meet because we're going to take it around to all the festivals locally and show off all the different aspects of what Portland General Electric and their partners provide. We made it a little home on wheels. And ironically enough, the garage door is in the living room, not in the garage.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's a cool opening.
It gives it a nice space to it.
It does. And people really like it. They do ask, where do you sleep? And so there is a loft up there that you can get to. This is, again, understandably, a model for them to use for marketing. So a lot of people don't vision it and understand it on the consumer side.
Sure.
But we tell them, hey, you can do anything. This is just compacted, so we got all of the elements in a small box. And it goes to show you, I mean, you have a nice size kitchen, full size appliances. Fotile, one of our other last sponsors, they're great. They have some of the most elegant appliances. I love the dishwasher sink combo that goes in the sink and drops in, so that's actually an active dish drawer. It can be a double-sided sink, mini split AC heat pump. It's got pretty much Gold Heat. They're a great local company too. I really love supporting them. The team over there, the whole unit's fully radiant heat floors. And everything, again, guys, is on electric. So it's a mathematical equation that thankfully I just say do it, and then everybody makes it happen.
This is great, man. Thanks for having us
Yeah,
out today.
absolutely.
If people want to track you guys down, how do they find you?
So 2 ways, 866-GOT-TINY, that's our main toll-free number, and then go to our website, www.tinyheirloom.com, and explore around. Look at the site for what it is. We do a lot more. We're revamping the site so that we're going to offer a lot more products for ADU markets.
Yeah.
Modular, we're coming out with some pretty cool modular stuff.
Nice.
And really, hit us up at sales@tinyheirloom.com.
Cool, man. Thanks for having us
Absolutely.
out. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And now you can get this made in the Northwest.